I don't know if you're okay with talking about this, but like what you went through a pretty big breakup recently, right? Did you have a? I feel like it was kind of public, or people kind of talked about it a little bit. Was that like? I don't know what that was like for you. If it made you feel like.
Look, I think that when you're in the industry, you're gonna end up dating people that are in the public eye. You're gonna end up dating people that are not. And then you fall in love with a key grip, because they have such beautiful eyes. I mean, it's troubling, but like that was a time that, she was kind of getting a show underway, and that was taking up her time. And, I'm doing this reshaping. And so it was really kind of like a healthy, amicable thing that, no like ill will or like there was some kind of like catastrophic blow up or anything. I think it was
so it makes for great entertainment.
And if it was, I'm gonna leave that for the Anderson Cooper interview. No, but I think that we're all just trying to do the best that we can, and that was I think one of the best relationships that was of my life. And it's like, so seeing things kind of the way that they are now, sometimes it hurts, it's hard, but I think that like the history books of everything in the industry, it's like, people, we only know about it because, who
because
these
it was
people
made
are.
public. Yeah, of course, I know.
Yeah. I was thankful to have like another great relationship after that too, and now I'm single and kind of doing my own thing.
In LA again.
Back to Satan's hell pit Raya. Hey, I fucking relationships, am I right? But I haven't gotten the chance to marry anybody yet, so I know that
you can make that chance.
I could.
You're still young, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Come on, 2 weeks in, I'll just put a bunch of marriage proposals on dating apps and see what happens.
I think that'd be like a cool way to abuse the dating app technology. Just use it strictly to find a wife.
It's interesting because like everybody that's in my friend group, I have maybe 2 married couples, and they're like the best, but they took so long to figure it out. That was an 8-year relationship that then turned into a marriage, and now they have this beautiful baby, and like it's awesome, like poster child of like what I would want in a relationship too. I'm thankful that I still have parents that are married, and like
your parents are married. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I have like a really great foundation. I mean, my mom's working at a retirement home. My dad's selling Campbell's soup to the Midwest.
Nice.
So,
all right. Some Campbell's soup.
Yeah. I guess I would want to be as certain. Before I did it.
Oh yeah, there's never a rush, man. Like I took 10 years to marry my ex-wife. But it turned out it wasn't enough time. What's your relationship like with your parents, man? Like, are you close with your parents, with both of them? Are you like?
Yeah. I mean, I just spoke to my mom today as I was like, I'm hungover and sad, and I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, they're great. I see them pretty often.
They're in
Texas.
They're in Texas.
Dallas,
okay.
Texas. Yeah. We just celebrated my father's 60th, which is like crazy because that's young.
Yeah.
For like,
right. Well, I was like, his kid is 33. Okay, I'm just doing the math.
They did the young thing.
Yeah. My parents did too, man. They were married after 4 months of marriage and then had their first kid a year in.
Yeah. They moved to Colorado. My dad was like working at like a ski rental shop. My mom was working at the emergency hospital there, and then this guy popped out.
Yeah. Are you the only child?
I was told that I was conceived in the backyard in a tent.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So that's cool.
That's why you're such
Mom
a
and
rascal.
Dad decided to buy the tent and then test it out.
Right. They're in their own backyard.
Yeah.
That's
Come
hot.
on.
That's hot.
Hey, it's private property. We can do whatever we want.
It is. It's funny. Like, my parents were really young too, and I'm looking at because you're 33 and your dad's 60, and that seems like also young to me. But
he's like when
I was 33, my dad wasn't even 60. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I couldn't even imagine. Like, I had my first kid at 32. I'm married at just past 30. 40.
Yeah.
People who had babies when
No,
they're
that's
in
crazy.
their
No, 'cause I have-
20s, any
Yeah.
20s?
Yeah.
No, because I have, people I went to high school with in my graduating class who have grandkids the same age as my daughter. So,
Well, and I mean, a lot of it is like, in my mind, I'm like, well, I don't want to do that until I'm stable.
Yeah,
But
sure,
no
right.
one is
There's-
stable
you
when
never-
they have
yeah,
children.
No, and there's no, and that's the funny thing,
Yeah.
there's no perfect time.
yeah.
There's never a perfect
Disavow
time.
that.
Yeah.
That's-
I mean, we were living like across the street from this cornfield, and when I was maybe 2 or 3, my dad was like, "We're gonna go pick corn and we're gonna make it for dinner," and then taking the stroller and just like pulling me through like the
cornfields?
rubble,
Oh,
the
that's
cornfield
hilarious.
in the dark, and we eat the corn, and as soon as we take a bite of it, everyone like vomits it out because it's corn for like feed
Feed
not
corn, right,
like
yeah.
for
Right,
like
yeah,
human
yeah.
consumption.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like they were just trying to figure it out too. And I mean, the support and the love was there, and so that's like the best part of it all. But
Yeah.
and I think that that's the foundation of
Yeah.
it doesn't need $1 million to make sure a child is stable.
No, not
I
at
mean,
all.
it helps for schooling, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But like,
But it's but it's crazy thinking about
Like now?
having a 5-year-old and you being like 22.
Yeah, dude.
That's like
yeah.
crazy.
Well, my friend Odessa had her first kid when she was 17 or 18, and we all ended up like raising her together. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
had this huge community of like 18, 19-year-olds who were like babysitting, looking out for her, and like she's great, but like that's not ideal. Being raised by like 10, 19-year-old kids,
10
you know,
feral-
like
The
just
Manson
all
family
from there.
did it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it turned out great.
Well, it could have been different, back in the old days when it was like, well, at 18, 19, you're buckling down and you're all starting families together and
mean,
getting to
man,
work.
it's just
And
getting wilder
well, I know
and
that's
wilder.
the thing is, if it's like with a bunch of your kids' degenerate friends, maybe it's not so
Yeah.
great.
We were all very, very much so degenerate
yeah.
friends. But
Yeah, I've
I
heard
get
the
it.
stories. I know.